Birmingham, Birmingham, Birmingham. If you live in Birmingham, Michigan, you know it's an amazing place to live, but it's not all rainbows and butterflies. What's the opposite of rainbows and butterflies anyways? Storm clouds and murder hornets? Yeah, that sounds about right. Birmingham, Michigan, the land of rainbows, butterflies, storm clouds, and murder hornets. If you're even thinking about moving to Birmingham, Michigan, you need to watch this video because today we're going to talk about the pros and the cons of living in Birmingham, Michigan, and we're starting now. If you're new here, my name is Paul and I am your guide to all areas around Metro Detroit, Michigan. So if you like what you see, I think you will, you should subscribe to this channel because I'm going to be talking about all sorts of cities, towns, and areas all over Metro Detroit, Michigan. And if you want to move to any of these areas, reach out because I'm also a full-time real estate agent and I've helped hundreds of people make better decisions when moving to, from, or around the great state of Michigan. That's the Mitten. You can find me online on the internet. That's my website. On social media too. Let's connect.
What? Did we just become best friends?
Alright, so we will start with the pros of Birmingham, Michigan. First pro is the size and the location of Birmingham, Michigan. Now this city is small, like really small. It has an urban feel with sort of a downtown-ish charm and vibe. The whole city is only 4.81 miles. That's it. You could walk that whole thing no problem. That's a tiny city, well, real tiny. To put that into perspective, the city of Detroit is over 142 square miles. You could fit nearly 30 Birminghams into one Detroit. Detroit is a very big city. As for the location, it's located on what I call the fancy strip along M1. It goes Ferndale, Royal Oak, Berkeley, Birmingham, and Bloomfield Hills. Bing, 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 bing. It gets more expensive the further you go along. And we're right there near the top if you're in Birmingham. So the location of Birmingham is great. It's only about 25 minutes to the city of Detroit, to downtown if you're heading all the way downtown. And it takes about 38 to 40 minutes if you're heading to the airport, DTW. So no matter where you have to go, Birmingham, it's a good spot. The next pro on our list is the Baldwin Public Library. Now this library is located in downtown Birmingham and it serves Birmingham, Beverly Hills, Bingham Farms, and Bloomfield Hills. So if you live in any of those areas, you can use this library. The original building opened in 1927, right at the peak, the spike of Birmingham, right when it was really being built up. So this library has over 120,000 books inside the walls. They also have CDs, DVDs, BRs. Say what? It's Blu-rays, because I figured we're just abbreviating everything now. They also have magazines, and they have digital stuff too. So you have audiobooks, ebooks. Just pick up your phone, read a book. Like a billion books in your pocket. My favorite part about the Baldwin Library is the Idea Lab. This place is so cool. More libraries need to have things like the Idea Lab. In the Idea Lab, you have laser engraving, 3D printers, embroidery machines. There's even a spot for format conversion, so you can take like your old VHS tapes and non-digital things and convert them to digital. How cool is that? Old family videos, share them on the YouTubes. I love YouTube. You know I love YouTube. The next pro on our list is downtown Birmingham. Oh, it's so awesome. DTB.
What? Who says that?
Nobody else calls it DTB. Maybe they do. They actually call it the Birmingham Shopping District, and it is hands down one of the best downtown areas anywhere in the state of Michigan. You've got shops, 2 theaters, a bunch of amazing restaurants, and parks, all located all in one sweet downtown area. They even have a website devoted to the downtown scene. It has everything you could possibly want to find out about shopping or doing anything in downtown Birmingham. And it's not like one of these old 1990s pixelated junky websites. It's a really good website. You can check it out at allinbirmingham.com. I'll link it in the description below so you can go check it out. You can even buy Birmingham bucks here on the website. That's a real thing. It's money that you can only spend in Birmingham. I feel like they should have called it Birmcoin. Kind of like Bitcoin, but for Birmingham. Missed opportunity for sure. I have to talk about the restaurants in downtown Birmingham. Really, it should just be its own little thing, but it's in downtown. All the restaurants are in downtown, so I just have to sort of include it in the Downtown Pro section of this video. There are so many good restaurants in Birmingham. Just to name a few, we have the Original Pancake House. This place has over 1,800 5-star reviews. You know how hard that is to do? 1,800? You've got Hunter House Hamburgers, 1,600 5-star reviews. And Toast. Toast is a breakfast and lunch place. They have a spot in Ferndale and they have a spot in Birmingham. They have 1,300 5-star reviews in the Birmingham location and they have like over 1,500 in the Ferndale spot. If you have a minute, you have to go to their website and check out the crazy bananas about us section of Toast restaurant. They talk about a space unicorn coming and telling the owner that she should open up this breakfast and lunch spot. I'm serious, it's a real thing. I'll include a link to that in the description below too. I don't know if it's true, like if it's a true story, whatever. It's amazing. I feel like maybe they just stuck it on there to see if anyone would actually, you know, read it or find it. I'd look all that stuff up. Put an About Us section on your website, I'm gonna find it. They also have Griffin Claw Brewing Company is located in Birmingham. Personally, I'm not a big fan of beer, but they do have seltzers and ciders, and I like those. I'm a big fan of those. You can stop in, have some food, have a beer, have a cider, have some seltzers, mix them all together, whatever. It's your world. You do your thing. You just mix them all. You just get back there and I don't think they'll let you do that, but you can try. You can tell them that I sent you. See what they say. I feel like as long as you pay for it, they'll let you do whatever you want. Just like a little bit of beer, a little bit of seltzer, a little bit of cider, a little stack.
I wouldn't drink that.
Next up on our list is all of the parks located in Birmingham. This city has 26 parks located in one city. You've got things like tennis courts, baseball diamonds, playgrounds, golf courses, sledding hills, nature trails, picnic areas, and even a deep wood area. And then the city's main park, Shane Park, has all sorts of events like the Village Fair, art shows, and summer music concerts. Remember, this city is only like 5 miles total, and you've got 26 parks in it. That's a lot of stuff in a little city. The next pro on our list are the homes in Birmingham. The homes here, most of them are really freaking old.
I'm not old, you're old.
Birmingham really grew from 1900 to about 1960. That's where they saw the biggest spike. So that's when most of the homes were built. In 1900, Birmingham had 1,170 residents. And 60 years later, they had 26,000 residents. That's about 4,000 more than what we have there today. Personally, I love some of the older homes because there's some truth in the saying they don't make them like they used to. Older stuff, a lot of times it's just built better. Not always, but a lot of times it just was. Now you do have new construction sprinkled in all throughout Birmingham, but it's, for the most part, really well done. It's some of the best construction that I've seen anywhere in the state. Because the city's so small, people pay a huge premium to buy those lots. If they're gonna spend all that money on a lot, they're gonna put a lot of money into the actual house. Now, because the city is so small, you will not see rows and rows of new construction. This is not a city where you could go in and just find, you know, a new community put in, because the city is only about 5 square miles. And because of that, you don't have a lot of room to work with. Not a lot of cookie cutter homes here. Cookies. Now for the cons of living in Birmingham, Michigan. First on our list is the cost of living in Birmingham, Michigan. It's really expensive to live here. It actually made my list of one of the richest communities in Metro Detroit. You can check that video out here after you're done with this. The average home price in Birmingham is $510,000. Now that is the average. Pretty much just goes up from there. That's more than double the national average of $231,000 and like triple Michigan's average of $151,000. This is not an affordable place to live. And over the past year, 134 homes sold over $1 million in Birmingham. The most expensive one that sold over the past year was over $5 million, and this place is amazing. So Birmingham, again, is not an affordable place to live. One of the best places to live in Michigan? Yes. Affordable? No, not at all. I mean, well, I guess it depends on your budget. If you're a multimillionaire, totally doable. And then you should call me, and then we can go look at some homes. I did see somebody in a blog complain about how the taxes are high in Birmingham, but they don't get a lot for it. I don't know what you want out of a city, but 26 parks, tons of events, you've got a downtown, you have everything you could possibly want in a city. What more do you want for your taxes? Really? You want them to come and mow your lawn?
Yeah. That'd be nice.
I mean, if you live in Birmingham, you can afford a lawn service and a snow removal service. The next con on our list is the homes in Birmingham, Michigan. I know it's one of my pros, but it's also one of the cons. Now, again, I like some older homes, but some people think that that's terrible. I have a lot of people that contact me and they say that they will only buy new or newer construction. They won't buy anything that's older. And again, you will not find a subdivision of just a ton of new construction in Birmingham. It's just not really a thing. And that sometimes is what people want. They want a community of all similar homes. That's really not for me. I don't agree with that. Now, over the past year, 107 homes have sold newer than 2010 in Birmingham. And most of those were those $1 million homes I was talking about. More than half of them were $1 million plus homes. The next con on our list is the lot sizes in Birmingham, Michigan. If you buy a house in Birmingham, there's a good chance it's either gonna be old on a small lot or new on a small lot. No matter what, your lot sizes are gonna be probably about 0.18 to 0.2. There are some houses that have like half-acre lots in Birmingham, but those are super rare and they're very hard to find. If you see one, just snatch it up. Even that house I was talking about that sold for over $5 million was on a 0.23 acre lot. That is just a house on some land. This house is 5 bedrooms, 7 bathrooms, 6,500 square feet with a 3-car garage on a 0.23 acre lot. That's just house and a little bit of side yard. But people love living in Birmingham, so they're willing to sacrifice having a big lot because of all of the things that you have to do around the city. You know, all those parks and all the stuff that you can walk to. Who cares about a yard? Go to one of those 26 parks. That's your yard. That's what your taxes are paying for. Next up on our list is the parking in DTB, downtown Birmingham. It just kind of sucks compared to some of the other downtown areas like Plymouth, where it's just super easy to park. It seems like I'm always circling around trying to find a good parking spot whenever I'm in downtown Birmingham. They do have a big parking garage, but you have to pay to use that, and then they have a bunch of meters in the street. It's like a big city, but it's not a big city, it's a small city. The one thing I really do like about being in downtown Birmingham is you will see a lot of super cool cars when you're around there. You'll see Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Porsches. I'm a Porsche nut, so anytime I see one, I'm like, I'm always on the lookout for those. If you own a Porsche and you want to look for a house in Birmingham, let me know so that I can help you and you can drive so that I can just be your passenger. So what do you think? Is there anything I missed about Birmingham? If you can think of something, let me know in the comments below. And if you're still shopping for an area to live in Michigan, if Birmingham's not your spot, check out some of these other videos and playlists around here, and I will see you there.